guys, welcome back to another vlog. I am getting ready to leave right now because I'm going to the Cobbler and I wanted to show you a before and after of my shoes. So I figured, why not start the vlog here? I'm bringing my most prized possessions in terms of shoes because I want them to last forever and ever. And I fear if I don't bring them now, I never will. And it's a perfect day to bring them. One, it's sunny out, but it's supposed to rain for the next week. So then I won't be inclined to wear any of these shoes because something about me, if I drop something off at the dry cleaner or it's dirty or not available in some way, something in my brain says that is the only thing that I want to wear or use or whatever the case may be. Something is severely wrong up here because when I can't have it, I want it even more and it's the only thing I can think of. So because it's raining and I wouldn't wear any of these shoes out in the rain, this is a good week for us to do this. And it's sunny out. It's a good excuse to go get our steps in. So I'm going to show you the shoes now in hopes that in this same vlog, I will have the after. Fingers crossed. Okay, the first pair of shoes are my Cezanne buckle sandals. I have worn these to death. They are my favorite sandals ever to wear. I love the buckle detail. I love the shade of like taupe that this is. I got these when I was in Paris. I think the first time I went to Paris or the second time. It was that summer. I've walked miles and miles and miles with these shoes and they've seen better days. The bottoms are kind of wrecked. They're really thin because like I said, I've kind of worn them down and the leather and suede is just like really dirty. So I would like to get these fixed up as well as that toe bit. So that they can last forever and ever. Next are my Mock and Mock heels. I wear these all the time. They are my favorite formal shoe to wear because they match everything. They're nude, they have a little bit of black and some bling. And not for nothing, these are meant to be bows on the front, but they do look like my initials, KK, which I just love so much. And as you can see, the bottoms are kind of scuffed. My least favorite part about these shoes is that the ankle straps are not tacked and they come apart, and I'm so fearful for the day that I accidentally lose one of these, because if I do, I'm kind of screwed. I don't know how I would be able to match this leather perfectly. I'm sure I could, but it would be really annoying. I would love for these just to be like sewn in to this, please. But the biggest issue that I have are the toes. The toes are starting to fray just a little bit and I want to get these fixed up. These, however, I will not be wearing this week, which is totally fine. But can you see how bad they are? The fraying is outrageous. So we're gonna get those fixed up. I'm gonna make sure not to forget the strap. Next are my beloved corduroy baby blue flats by Chanel. These aren't bad at all. I also don't wear them as often as my other shoes. They are a little scuffed on the bottom, obviously. I can get these replaced really easily. I more or less just want them to clean up the dirt right here and other spots around here and clean up the heels because the heels are quite scuffed as well. And then the last pair of shoes are my Chanel slingbacks. You guys know I wear these all the time. They're so comfortable. The inside of where the pad of my foot is, it's gotten, it's really dirty in here and it's seen better days. As you can see, I'm kind of exposing myself. This is kind of gross. The bottoms could use a new sole. Is that what the bottom of the shoe is called? A sole? I thought that was the inside. Whatever. The bottoms could be replaced and the toes. I don't know, am I like a toe walker? Do I scuff my toes? But these are kind of ruined and I know a good cobbler can just like kind of fix that. So that's what our plan is today, and to also enjoy the beautiful sunny weather. And I will take you along to the Cobbler. And like I said, fingers crossed, hopefully in this vlog, you will see the after. Hello friends, I've looked better in my life than I do now, but I realized like I started this weekly vlog, and you know what, I'm gonna be so transparent. I started this weekly vlog literally 4 weeks ago and I have yet to pick it up again because I've been doing so many different things like traveling, and then I've been vlogging for my outfits, and then I like went on a trip, and then blah 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 blah. I've started like 3 different videos and then have just never finished them. So if I look a little different and my nails are not done, that is why, because it's been legitimately a month. But as I was going through the footage, I wanted to show you an update on the Cobbler because I literally said I'm going to pick it up in 2 days and it's been a month. So I'm going to show you the Cobbler updates. Which ones did I bring? I brought my Chanel flats. They updated the bottoms. I think I've worn them since, but they cleaned them up, they cleaned the scuffs off, and I think they look amazing. I did put a pricing list on my TikTok. None of them cost more than $75. The most expensive pair that I got fixed were my Mock and Mock heels. I had them tack the ankle strap right here because it was coming loose, as I showed you, and it was driving me nuts. I had them redo the bottoms, and then they fixed the caps. And I don't know how, but they did a fantastic job. They're literally perfect, and I cannot wait to wear them again. The other pair that I did, I had them redo the bottom of my Chanel slingbacks, and then also the toe. I had them fix that up. They kind of just colored in and then like took off some of the extra threading, but I think it looks fantastic. I thought I had one more pair that I brought to the cobbler, and if I did, I'm forgetting which pair it was, which is probably a good sign because that means they've been fixed up and life is good. Life is grand. I went to North 11th Shoe Repair, but don't be fooled by the name. It's on North 10th Street. I think it was originally on North 11th and now it's on 10th. I was super confused, but while I'm here, I'm going to look at my TikTok and see what other pair of shoes I sent to the cobbler because I swear it was 4 and not just 3. Kelsey Kotzer, cobbler. Here we are, before the cobbler. Okay. Ballet flats. Oh, my Cezanne sandals, of course. Oh my gosh, guys, how could I forget my beautiful Cezanne sandals? They did clean up the suede. They shampooed and conditioned and brushed it out, which is lovely. They also cleaned up the buckles. They put a new heel on. I don't know if they were able to do anything to this because it doesn't look like it, but they did clean it up. I think I might have to send it to maybe an expert in suede. I'm not exactly sure, but they didn't really clean up the inside of this. But for the time being, I think they look great. Like I said, none of them were over $65. I think the flats were both $50, the heels were $75, and I think the Cezanne sandals might have been $60 perhaps. But that's my update on the cobbler. I know it was riveting, and I'm really happy I could do a before and after in one video because it's so like me to just completely forget. And in the previous clip, I showed you that we got some new chairs in our, I don't even know what you would call this room, like living room, but we have a living room downstairs. So this is like a TV room. I really don't know, like a hosting room, but we got new chairs. They are from West Elm. Let me show you. They're so beautiful. I'm going to set you right here and turn this lamp on. They're amazing. They are, the color is called Juniper. I thought though that they were more of a, like a brown, because online they kind of look like a light taupey camely brown, but in person they're definitely a dark green, which makes sense with the name Juniper because juniper berries, green. So that was all me. That was my fault. And I think it looks really good with the setup that we've got going on right now. So this is the setup we've got so far. The rug I've had for so long and I just don't want to get rid of it. I know that it doesn't necessarily fit this space, but rugs are really something to me that like, they just kind of escape me. The sizing of rugs, I just can't like place a rug down and feel confident. Never in my life once have I been like, the rug is perfect. Never. I always feel like something's wrong. And I also feel like this rug is wrong in this space, but I've had it for so long. I imported it from Morocco. I got it on Etsy like years and years ago. It was so expensive. It's still like so pricey and I love it. I think it's really, I think it's pretty, but I just don't think it's right. But for the time being, it's going to live here. Okay. So you've seen my Facebook Marketplace buy my beautiful little pink marble table. I got these pillows right here from Cezanne. If you don't know, Cezanne has a gorgeous fabric section on their website. So these are like the 6th pair of pillows I've bought from them. I also have some pillows on my bed. I have some pillows downstairs. They're really great. I also, if you don't know, they have like linens and things, which I did get a ton of linens. I think they might be downstairs, so I'll have to show you after. But yeah, they have like linens, tablecloths, napkins, tea towels, stuff like that. So definitely don't sleep on Cezanne when it comes to home goods. They also have like lamps and shit, but they're really expensive, like outrageously expensive. But which reminds me about the wall behind me. We've got some gallery wall situation going on. And before I actually deep dive and show you, I just want to preface by saying I am not a professional. I I'm not an interior designer. This is not my forte. I think every single time I make a video talking about interior decorating, I have to make it abundantly clear. I am not a professional. I do not have an eye for these things. I feel like I'm like barely scraping by when it comes to interiors. I look a lot to people on YouTube like Paige Wassel or like Caroline Winkler, I think that's her last name, and other interior girlies, because I just don't have that. I don't have that bug. It's like whether or not you have a green thumb or not. Can you keep a plant alive? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know how to do interiors. I was watching a video from Caroline Winkler. She was talking about gallery walls, and she was saying that she heard from another interior designer that when you're doing a gallery wall, you should really not focus on the highways, meaning the sections between the frames. So you don't want, unless you want something that's like perfectly parallel to each other, then you should measure things out. But if you're not going for that vibe, you should just like kind of put things on the wall and see what sticks, but don't be so concerned about like the evenness between the frames, what she calls the highways. And so that's what I've kind of done here. I put them in weird places. I'm seeing what sticks. I change them up all the time. And will they stay like this? Probably not. They've changed. This is like maybe the 4th iteration of this gallery wall since I've put it up like 3 weeks ago. So just keep that in mind. I'm just more focusing on the art rather than the placement right now. Okay, starting off strong. This is a little print that I got in Maine when I was visiting Paige. It's just a little tiny guy rowing a boat. I believe this to be Venice. I believe it's written on the back, but I thought it was really cute. I haven't been to Venice yet, but plan to. This is the cutest thing, the cutest little souvenir. We got this in Paris, and I'll link to the Paris vlog that we had. We got this little painting when we were in Mont. I don't know how to say it, but there was a little vendor that was selling paintings of cats, and this painting of this random cat looks exactly like Gigi. Jared and I were stopped in our tracks, and we were like, that's literally our cat. So we bought it. It was €60, and it literally just looks exactly like him. It's bananas. Yes, that's literally you. And next to French Gigi is the frame bridge that I've showed you in previous vlogs. This is from our wedding. And then I have this little black and white photo in this cute little silver bamboo frame from our wedding. It's just all of us jumping up and down, going absolutely nuts after we got married. And then we have this one from Framebridge, which I've also showed you in a previous vlog. It's also a little crooked. Hello? Okay. I don't know if we showed you this, but I got the frame Samsung TV. I bought this at Lucas Electronics in Greenpoint. They're incredible. If you ever are looking for like a Best Buy sort of store while in Greenpoint, this is it. And it's just really great. I love it so much. I sit up here with my coffee every morning and watch YouTube or something like that. And it's been really, really nice to have. I haven't figured out the art portion yet, but I have discovered that you have to pay like a monthly subscription in order to have cute art on here. But I know there's a way to upload. I don't know how. And I think I'm going to leave that to Jared. And then on this side of the wall, it doesn't look that bad, but I think that bottom left portrait is a little too far away because, like I said, I've been rearranging these nonstop. But this is another little art watercolor from Venice. It says Venice 1926. I just thought it was really beautiful, and like I said, haven't been to Venice, but maybe I will one day. Here are some pictures from our wedding, another one from our cake cutting, and above it is a print that I bought while I was in Positano with Jared in like 2019. I put it in this really cute frame. I think it looks amazing. This one is just a stock image of some countryside that I got on Society 6. I thought it was cute. I don't love this frame here because it's black and everything else is sort of warmer, but it'll do for now. It's sort of just a placeholder. And then this is a picture of my dad in what I have to assume to be the early 80s. I think we look a lot alike right here, and I just love this picture of him. He looks so happy. And that's all the work that I've gotten done on this like weird semi living room, whatever you want to call it. I have so much other prints that I need to frame. For example, my aunt made me this when I was a baby, but like I don't want to put this on on the wall because I don't have a baby yet. When I was in Maine, I did pick up this frame on how to make a campfire. I think it's really cute. I just have it right next to this lamp. I also have this, which is the names of the full moon. For example, the full moon in December, the month that I was born, is called the long night moon. We're in June, and the full moon in June is called the strawberry moon. How adorable. I also have this frame that I got at Home Goods for $7 on clearance. Didn't think about this, but it doesn't have a hanger, so I have to just like display it, which kind of annoys me. I have this print of myself graduating college. I won't keep this photo in here, but I want to reuse the frame. I have this watercolor that my friend Paige made me from Switzerland in 2019 that is so ungodly crooked that I need to fix and dust because it's disgusting. I also have this frame that I got at Home Goods. This was $24.99. It's genuine alabaster. It is so heavy. I would probably say it's about 2.5 pounds, maybe 3. And it's really beautiful, but I don't have a lot of 5x7s printed out, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. This was just another stock image from Society 6 that I'm gonna have to reframe. A lot of these I'm having trouble putting the glass back into the frame. As you can see, a lot of these are just like apart because I gave up. I have this gorgeous poem that my manager wrote me that I want to put into a frame somewhere, one of these gorgeous frames. I have this picture that my friend Katrina made on Photoshop of Jared and I on top of one of the buildings in college, which is so funny. And then I have a few others, another watercolor from my friend Paige, and then another Society 6 frame that I want to take apart and put something else in here, but I just know as soon as I try, it's going to frustrate me, and then I'm going to get discouraged and not do it. So I really love this little corner because of the lamp and the campfire frame I have right here. I also have this frame up here from Anthropologie. It reminds me so much of Harry Styles and his like fine line era. I think it's really, really reminiscent of him. I used to have it in my kitchen, but now we have it right here. I think it matches really nicely with the green lamp. That's also from West Elm. And then we have our old console table right here. It fits perfectly. It's a little wonky with the windows right here, but I think it's offset really nicely with the lamp and the painting. Will we put something else here in the future? Maybe. I just don't know what yet. Again, we're just gonna go back to the fact that I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. But what else can I show you? Oh, I have this. I put some more artwork in our kitchen right here. That's a picture of my family. This is a New Yorker cover from the day we got married in 1957. I think it's really cute. It's just like surf club vibes, but it's the day we got married. That was a gift for my bridal shower from my friend Paige. She's given me a lot of artwork and a lot of like drawings of our cats. She's very good at that stuff. And then right here, I have this vase that I also got from Anthropologie for my bridal shower. I think it's really cute. And I'm sort of using it as a book stop for some cookbooks and this chopping board that my aunt gave me. And I think it looks really nice when you kind of pull back. It's just like a little pop of color. And honestly, that's about all that we've done. We also put a rug in here, a little different rug than we had before. We had a 5x7. I believe this to be a 9x10 now, or an 8x10. The rug doesn't feel right to me, but it also doesn't feel wrong. And we're just gonna leave it for now because the thought of having to go through another rug choosing process makes my skin crawl. So that was my little interior update and the Cobbler update. I hope that was as riveting for you as it was for me. I'm gonna eat some soup I got from the Brooklyn Tree. It's my favorite tomato soup in all of New York City. They have the best food ever, but they also send the tomato soup with these like pieces of sourdough that they've definitely pan fried with butter, and so they're crispy and delicious. Oh, so good. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna pick the camera back up because tonight is really going to be so much fun. I have an agency party for the agency that I'm a part of, and Jared gets to come, and it's gonna be on this like gorgeous rooftop. All of my friends are gonna be there. so many girlies that you know, like Barbara and Caroline and Abby and Emily, like so many girls. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I have a really pretty dress that I'm gonna wear. So I will pick you back up after I'm done slurping down my tomato soup and I'm getting ready for the event. Hi guys, I wanted to show you my outfit before we left. I am wearing a dress by Hutch. They were so nice to dress everyone at this event. All the girls in my agency are gonna be wearing Hutch dresses. It looks so good. These earrings are from Petite Moments, and I don't know, the Body Glow is Body Glowing. I just wore a regular lotion. I think this one is Josie Marin. And then I put some Mirror Water body oil on top, and it really gives this gorgeous shine, and it smells so good. Also, because there's some pink in the dress, I'm gonna match it with my Louis Vuitton Malibu Pochette. Looks so good. This is one of the bags that I got at Reformation on Ludlow Street because they have a like a vintage shop in the back, and I saw this. I think it was like anywhere from like $700 to $900. Such a steal because I just got the new baby blue one in the same style, but in baby blue for like $1,800. It's so cute. And then the shoes, everyone is going to be wearing Sam Edelman shoes, and these are the shoes that they brought over to me. There's some yellow in the dress, so it's definitely like a tropical wedding guest dress vibe, even though it's kind of Ms. outside and, you know, not that warm. I think it's one of the colder days this week, which, you know, always sort of happens to me when there's events that I need to dress up for and I'm like super excited about. They end up being like washouts or rainy or cloudy, but we're gonna make it work because sometimes the cloudiest days make for the best photos you'll ever take because of the light. It just kind of evens things out and it's not so harsh like the sun. So we're gonna make it work, and I will show you what Jared's wearing when he's all dressed. Okay, we're back and we've got a ring light because it's gotten darker. I wanna show you what Jared's wearing. Come. Please, sir, tell us where your top is from.
Zara, I believe.
Yep. And your pants?
Oh God, where are they from? Can you check?
I think they're Everlane. Yeah, they're Everlane. And your pants, not your pants, your shoes. Can you kick up a foot? Or just, no, you can't. You're not gonna be able to. Oh my God. I have no idea what that says, but doesn't matter. And your watch? Where's your watch from? And when did you get your watch?
Oh, these are Johnston and Murphy.
And where did you get your watch?
Our wedding gifts.
Yep. Yeah, it was. Okay, we're heading out to the event and I'll take you along. It should be a really, really fun night. Hi guys, I realized last night I didn't do the best job recording because all I was doing was yapping to everyone that had ears. Like, I don't know, going to a room where you know everyone is such a good feeling. It's so comforting. And I say that as a person who goes to a ton of events, but always goes alone. I am almost always alone at every event you've ever seen me at, unless it's like, I don't know, unless like Caroline or Barbara or, you know, any of my other friends are going. I'm almost always going alone and just getting in, getting out, getting the content and leaving because of high social anxiety. So sorry I didn't like take you around, but I did take some clips that I hope you enjoyed. I just got back from a haircut. If you can't tell, we are fresh bob chopped over here. My hair feels so soft. I love getting it done. It's just the best feeling ever. Oh, I went to Mad Happy. They have a store in Soho on Mulberry Street. I also picked up a sandwich, which I will be engulfing in moments. But I want to show you what I got because it's really cute. I am like a new customer to Mad Happy, and this is not sponsored in any way. I'm a new customer, but I really, really enjoy their stuff. So I got two things. things. I'm gonna do a little try on haul. The first thing I got is this t-shirt that is so soft. It's got the Yankee symbol, and on the back it says Mad Happy with another big Yankee symbol. I love shirts like this. I like big shirts that are really soft and comfortable to travel in, to sleep in, to lounge in, because yes, I do get dressed a lot and I go to events and I wear cute outfits and I have a lot of clothes, but like majority of the time I'm in an outfit like this with some leggings and some socks and like a sports bra or no bra, or I'm just hanging out in a big t-shirt and Jared's boxers. Like I'm a very low-key kind of girl at home. So I really like this shirt. It's so soft and I know that Jared can wear it too. It's big enough for him. It's perfect for me and I love sharing clothes. And the next thing that we can share is this big hoodie. This is sort of their like bread and butter, their fleece. I love this color so much. It's actually like the same color as this bag pretty much. I have a navy blue hoodie from them and it's one of my favorites. So I got this blue hoodie and like I said, it's a size large. So Jared can definitely wear it and I can wear it. And that is the best because not only am I shopping for myself, I'm shopping for him. We're only bringing one item in. We can share it on vacations. We can pack the same things. Like, ooh, I love that. All that being said, I am so hungry and I haven't eaten yet. So I picked up, because it's actually across the street from my hair salon, I picked up Dapinure. I think that's how you say it. I actually don't know. Their turkey sandwich is the best. It's one of my favorites. Now, before you go and yell at me for the prices, they are so overpriced. Like, I think this sandwich with the chips was like $22, which is insane. And I don't recommend it, but it's really delicious. This is what it looks like. It's got turkey, cheese, pickled onions, arugula, and something else. Oh, like sun-dried tomatoes, I think. Oh my God. It's so delicious. I know one thing for sure. I'm going to be very full and very satisfied, but also the roof of my mouth is about to get destroyed. And it goes so well with some salt and vinegar chips. But that is that for this week's vlog. I am so sorry it took me so long to complete, but I will see you next week in another video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video if you liked what you see, and if you want to see more of me, which like I don't blame you. I'm way more active on Instagram and TikTok, even though like we are a weekly video upload here on YouTube. So with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Bye.